let's talk about being lonely during pregnancy, okay? Because pregnancy sometimes it can be a lonely journey, especially if you're a single mom, if you're divorced, if you're in a long distance relationship, if you're in a long distance marriage. It can get really, really lonely. And if you're not careful, again, this could lead to postpartum depression. And so in this video, I hope you guys couldn't hear that. I'm just going to talk to you on how to prevent the loneliness and to let you know that you're not on your own, and there are people who you can talk to in order for you not to feel lonely. Now, just a reminder that I do have a social media for this channel now, which is called The Rich Mom Mindset. I will leave the link to that Instagram in the description box. Hopefully I don't forget. So let's first of all define what loneliness is. This is the definition, the definition of loneliness is sadness because one has no friend or no company. But at the same time, I feel like you can be surrounded by so many people and you can still feel lonely, even though you're sitting with thousands of people. So let's talk about how you can avoid this loneliness during your pregnant season. So I'm looking down because I have notes and I don't want to forget what I'm going to say. So the first one is to continue doing the things that you love, because that is what makes you happy. I don't know what it is with people always telling pregnant people, oh, you're about to become a mom now, so you can't do this and you can't do that and blah blah blah. Like, this needs to stop. Pregnancy, for some people, they have the strength to do other things. I mean, we saw what Rihanna did while she was pregnant. Like, she could have limited herself and say, oh, she's pregnant, let me not do this. But she decided to, you know what, take the challenge and go with it, right? So I know some of you, physically, your body might not be strong, but at the same time, if you know you like knitting, you like doing art, you like walking about, you like socializing, don't put all that on hold because you're pregnant, okay? People won't put you aside because you're pregnant. They will only put you aside if you decide to put yourself aside. So please continue to do the things that you love. If it's YouTube, if it's preaching, if it's, you know, going shopping, traveling, continue. Don't let the fear of somebody else be projected in the inside of you to stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, the next one would be, don't always limit yourself to talking to people who are pregnant. Because a lot of time when pregnant people come together, they tend to talk about their struggles, they tend to talk about what they're going through, and it doesn't really get your mind off loneliness. But if you talk to people who are not pregnant and you stop talking about babies and you talk about other things, it tends to get your mind off a lot of things. So it's good to talk to other pregnant people to understand how they're feeling, what they're doing, to be able to relate to each other's pain, but at the same time talk to people who are not pregnant so you can kind of get your mind off and be able to know what's going on around the world, and you be able to relate to other things as well and not just focus on the pregnancy, if that makes sense. The next one is join classes with other pregnant mothers. So I think now there's gym classes for pregnant mothers. I think the hospitals always organize stuff for pregnant mothers. Make sure you participate in this. Don't just limit yourself to, oh, I'm an introvert and I don't like meeting new people and I don't like people. No, go out, play, like have fun, relate. Join these classes for pregnant mothers. They're there for a reason. Who knows, maybe you can find a new friend. I really believe that having a relationship with God helps 100%, because when you have a strong relationship with God, you will never feel alone. If you're a Muslim, Buddhist, or whatever, please take your religion seriously. Have a relationship with God. Have an intimate one where you're alone with Him, and that way He will help you, and that void that you feel, that void of loneliness, He can help you fill it up. Because it's not just pregnant people that feel lonely. Sometimes single people feel lonely. Sometimes married people who live together in the same house could feel lonely. So a relationship with God really, really helps. The next one is to make sure that you protect your peace at all times. This is so important. Protecting your peace. Your peace is important. This is two people. This is not just you. This is you and your baby, and you need to be at peace. Be at peace with people. Make sure you're protecting your peace. What do I mean? Set boundaries. Don't let people just cross into your boundaries. Set boundaries wherever you are. Set boundaries with your family. Set boundaries with your husband. Set boundaries with loads of people, because that way your peace will be protected. Open to receiving help from people. Let people help you. When people see pregnant people, they always sympathize. They always feel sorry for you. Don't come off with this, I'm strong, I can do it. No, let them help you. They want to help you. They take joy in helping you out. So be able to receive help. Let help come to you. Let people help you. The last point I have here is to make sure you visit a therapist based on your, sometimes based on your religion, or to talk to someone. So if you need someone to talk to, please make sure you have a therapist. If you don't have a boyfriend or husband or whatever, or you realize that you're not being heard, make sure you have a therapist. There's nothing wrong with going to a therapist. I think religious people are always against this, but if you are religious, if you're a Christian, go to a Christian therapist. If you're a Muslim, go to a Muslim therapist. Why? Because you can vent out all your emotions to the therapist. That's what she gets paid to do. Vent out all your emotions, talk about how you feel, talk about what you're going through. Trust me, she will have all her ears out to listen to you, because that is her job, and she can tell you how to go about things when you feel alone. So that's really it for this video. I just want to keep it short and simple. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.